So yesterday, if you follow me on Instagram, that is, I posted a video of me jumping in the air, and you know, it's decent hops for a smaller guy. So I'll show you a couple of movements that I do to increase my force output, force production, as well as my vertical jump. And you'll see in the first clip, the squats when I squat to the rack and then I press up. So when you squat, when you do like a squat on that downward motion, when you go down, I'm not going to use any fancy terms. I'm going to try and keep this as simple as possible. So when you go down in the squat and you sit down in the hole and you press up. When you press up, that's your force output. When you go down, that's basically you bracing and creating force, spreading the floor almost, creating force on a downward motion and then force out in the upward motion. So the reason why I squat to the rack is because I basically get rid of the creating the force and I only work on outputting the force. Because when the bar on my back sits on the rack, I have to use all my energy and as much energy as I have to then push up and get up off the rack. So that's one movement that is great for force production. And I don't, I messed up in this video and I don't recommend it for other people, but you want to lightly hit the rack and then press up. You don't want to hit the rack hard and then press up. You want to lightly hit the rack, then up. The second movement you'll see is the trap bar deadlift. And typically a lot of people go heavy with this, since I did squats and I did front squats and rack squats, as well as the step ups and then this backward leg press you're gonna see. I went with the lighter hex bar squat, but very quick reps. So with the hex bar squat, it's the same exact thing. When we get the hex bar off the floor, we have to push all through our quads essentially and a lot of our posterior chain to get that off. So when we push off the floor, we're creating force off the floor, which is going to help us for the vertical jump. And you'll see me do the hex bar deadlifts right into the box squat to the jump. So that's the whole point of it, is because I create the force and with the quick reps, bang, up, down, up, down, up, down, and I'm creating the force like that, and then I'm doing no weight, and I'm quickly now jumping and working on creating that force upward with no weight. So after the squat rack squats, you're gonna see two clips of the hex bars, but then you're gonna see this backward leg press machine almost. And this is, if your gym has this and you're a hockey player, this is a must do exercise. And you'll see when I do this movement, I do it very quick. I come down and then I push out quick. Because we're working on, again, that force. We're working on pushing out. But the key to it is you don't want to quickly come down and then only quickly push up. You want to come down slow, push out. Come down slow, push out fast. So it's going to allow us to work on the force production and the pushing of the movement. So you'll see when I come down slow and I push out fast. So that's again working on force production and kind of like a jump almost. And then you'll see these last two movements in the video. You'll see a one-legged hop into a jump up on a box. And this is again working on just speed, and our being able to jump, and working on obviously a vertical jump. So we're working on pushing, jump, push, jump, push, jump. So what does that do? Well, this movement that I was doing with the skater press into a jump, it's very good for hockey players, but it's also great for basketball players, it's great for soccer players, it's great for football players. Those are the four main sports that this movement is very applicable to. But the reason why I love this movement is because it works on one, isolation, on isolateral movement in your one leg. So working on one-legged force production and one-legged strength into two-legged force production, two-legged strength. So I like this movement too because we work on pushing and then soft landing into another soft landing on the box. And this movement, it's not very easy at all, and I don't recommend 14, 15-year-olds doing this. And to be entirely honest, I really don't recommend 14, 15, 16-year-olds doing this workout at all. I would say this is a little more advanced workout. This was just only part of my workout that you're seeing right now. These are basically all the movements that I do to create force production and to increase my vertical jump and to increase force output for on the ice application. But the reason, like I said, the reason why I do the back squat, the reason why I do hex bar deadlifts, the reason why I do backward leg press, this is all for force production. And then I pair those workouts with another movement that's going to work on either a soft landing, non-weighted jump, or a non-weighted exercise to work on, just slowly controlling the movement, feeling the jump, and learning how to jump as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a great video for athletes. This is definitely not for the general population. So if you're new to fitness, new to working out, I don't recommend this working out at all. If you're 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, etc., this workout is probably for you. If you've been lifting for about 2 years or lifting for a sport for about 2 years, I would say this video is applicable to you, and I would definitely highly recommend a lot of these movements if you're an athlete, mainly for football, basketball, hockey, and soccer.